Welcome back, Hawks sports fans. Let's talk sports. We start off this month with a look at the varsity Hawks football team, who have run into some very tough pre-district competition this year. The Hawks opened the season with a tough loss on the road at Hewitt Midway by a score of 54-6. The offense was unable to get on track, and the defense had their hands full all night with the high-powered Panthers offense. A bright spot for the Hawks was strong running from sophomore Rodney Cooper, who had 151 yards on only 7 carries, including an outstanding 82-yard touchdown run in the fourth quarter. The defense was under attack in the first half and did a much better job in the second half, giving up only 7 points. The Hawks would then come home to see if the hometown crowd could help right the ship, but once again would run into a team on the rise, the Justin Northwest Texans. The game started out as a hard-fought contest after an outstanding 80-yard touchdown run by quarterback Ryan Cronkite and a Matt Lemons point-after attempt. The score was tied at the end of the first at 7-7. The second and third quarters were not so fortunate for the Hawks, as the Texans scored 10 points in the second and 7 in the third to take a 24-7 lead going into the final quarter. The Hawks would play this one even, and with a great 45-yard touchdown scamper by Ryan Cronkite, the Hawks would fall just short at the end by a score of 31-13. Cronkite led all rushers with 146 yards on the night. The defense looked much improved and seemed to be coming into their own as a unit heading into the game versus Fort Worth Southwest. The Hawks would enter the game fired up against Fort Worth Southwest, but once again would run into a team that looks to be a playoff contender in their district this season. Southwest jumped out to a 6-0 lead after returning a fumble 27 yards for a touchdown. The Hawks would fight back on a 40-yard touchdown run by Rodney Cooper, and after a failed extra point attempt, the score was tied 6-6 at the end of the first quarter. The Raiders took control in the second quarter, outscoring the Hawks 20-6. The final score would read Southwest 43 and our Hawks 19. Individual leaders on the defense for the Hawks were Lee McDowell, Matt Cook, and Matt Dash. On the offensive side, Hawks were led by quarterbacks Troy Elliott, who was 6 for 8 for 59 yards, and Ryan Cronkite, who was 4 for 10 for 40 yards. The Hawks would next travel to Midlothian, but came out on the short end of a 41-10 contest.